Right, so he said, I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. That was Dr. Roberts. When they created the nuclear bomb, when they the first testing of the nuclear bomb, Dr. Roberts, which was one of the scientists that created the bomb, he said, I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. Ain't that something? Read that again.
One woe is past.
Read it from Apollyon. From the top one. Go ahead.
And they had a king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit, whose name in the Hebrew tongue is Abaddon.
Right, Abaddon, the destroyer. Read.
But in the Greek hath his name Apollyon.
So, go ahead. Right, Apollyon, which meant the destroyer. And this is referring to Esau, the so-called white man. That's what he is. He's a destroyer. He destroys everything. Everything he touches, he destroys. Everything that's good and righteous and holy and true, he destroys. Read.
One woe is past.
One woe is past. Now the word woe means destruction. One woe. What woe was that talking about? World War I. World War I has passed. Go ahead.
And behold, there come two more woes hereafter.
Right, there's supposed to be two more woes. This is prophecy. What is this prophecy dealing with? It's dealing with the third world war. There's going to be three. You're going to know other scriptures. It's going to be three major world wars for that scripture. Verse 8, verse 13.
The book of Revelation.
8 or 9? 8, verse 13.
The book of Revelation, chapter 8, verse 13. And beheld, and I heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, Woe, woe, woe.
Right, so here you got three woes. World War I, World War II, and World War III, which we about to head into real soon. It's coming. And that third world war is going, the Apollyon is going to be unleashed. The destroyer of worlds. Read.
To the inhabitants of the earth.
Right. Woe, woe, woe to the inhabitants of the earth. This is a prophecy in the book of Revelation about 3 world wars. And y'all say the Bible ain't true. Read on.
By reason of the other voices of the trumpet of the 3 angels, which are yet to sound.
That's it. Yeah, go to 11:14.
Book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 14. The second woe is past.
Right, the second woe is past. That was World War II with Hitler and Germany. It took the whole world to come together, a coalition of armies, to defeat Hitler's war machine. To defeat Hitler's war machine. Read on.
And behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
And behold, the third woe, World War III, is coming real soon. It's coming quickly. It's going to happen real soon. You so-called black people, Hispanic people, Puerto Ricans, Indian on the reservation, you better get yourself right. Because there's not going to be a 4th World War. That's not going to happen. The Third World War is going to be it. And when they had that World War III, guess what? Christ and the angels are going to return. That's when Christ and the angels are going to come back. Give me that's 11 verse 10.
The book of Revelation, chapter 11.
Verse 11.
The book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from God entered into them.
Right, and after 3 days and a half, the 3 days represent 350 years. And it's talking about from approximately 1620, sorry, Salaki. From 1620 all the way up until 1970 is about 3 days. 1970 is really when the truth began to come out. Brothers say 1969 with Abba Bivens and so forth, but really the count began in 1970 after Abba Bivens. But I think Abba Bivens passed in 72, somewhere around there. But anyway, not to get off point, read that again.
And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of...
Stop, it said, and after 3 days and a half. The 3 days is going into 350 years, from 1620 to 1970. Read on.
The spirit
The
of
spirit,
life.
the spirit of what?
Of life.
Of life. Meaning this spirit is talking about this spirit right here. The Bible, the spirit of this book. Give me John 6:66. Hold that. It's talking about this book right here, the Bible. This is the spirit of life, man. If you're not dealing with this, then you're not dealing with the truth. And then you're only halfway there, because you got to know that you're an Israelite. Then you got to keep the commandments. Then you got to go out and teach your people. Read John 6:66.
Book of John, chapter 6, verse 66. From that time, many of his disciples went back and walked no
That's
more.
6:66. Go ahead.
And walked no more with him.
68.
Book of St. John, chapter 6, verse 63. It is the spirit that quickeneth.
Right. It is the spirit that quickeneth. Go ahead.
The flesh profiteth nothing.
The flesh profiteth nothing. Read.
The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit.
Right. The words that I speak unto you, they are what?
They are spirit.
They are what?
Are spirit.
They are what?
Are spirit.
They are spirit. Go ahead.
And they are life.
And they are life. Go back to Revelations.
Book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit.
Right, the spirit, this book right here. Go ahead.
Of life.
Of life, read.
From God.
From God. These words came from the Most High. This Bible, everybody got the Bible. But the spirit of this book, everybody don't have. We have it. The Hebrew Israelites have it. That's why we out here teaching our people. That's why we out here trying to wake up our people. We're doing what we're supposed to do and attempting to expedite the second coming of Christ. That's what we want. We want the Messiah, whom you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, to return. Why do we want him to return? To deliver us, to get us out of this captivity. Because whether you believe it or not, our people, please brother, our people are in captivity, man. We're in slavery. We're slaves. When you look in the mirror, just know that you're looking at a slave. You have a slave mentality. You're a slave. I'm a slave. But guess what? That's not what we were created for. We were created to be rulers and kings of this earth. We were created to have slaves, not to be slaves. You know what I want? Give me hold that. Give me Jeremiah. Is Israel a servant? The first chapter. All right. We was created to be rulers of this planet, not to be somebody's bench wench.
No, we from out here. No, out here from Connecticut. But we waking up our people. What's your
Go ahead.
nationality?
Me? Well, I'm a soul
John,
Puerto Rican.
Jeremiah.
So you from the tribe of Ephraim. See that right there? Number 6. From that try to.
I follow you guys on YouTube.
Okay.
I follow a lot of the Hebrew Israelite teachers.
Okay.
So it's kind of surprising that it's out here.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not a lot of us brothers out here.
Book
but
of
we-
Jeremiah, chapter 2, verse 11. Hath a nation changed their God?
Right, hath the nation changed their God? What nation is it talking about? The people on this sign. Have they changed their God? Hell yeah, they did. And it's a damn shame. They worship everything under the sun. They worship Allah, which is nothing but a damn stone, following after the Arabs. They worship the so-called white man, Caesar Borgias, the white image of Jesus Christ. They worship these celebrities. How the hell a whore that made a damn sex tape became a damn, she became a damn a multi-millionaire? Only in America. Only in America can a whore, a damn whore that really got her fame off of a damn sex tape become a millionaire. Only in America. Read that again.
Hath a nation changed their God?
Right, have a nation change their God. And you got people that worship that, man. That worship different idols. That, especially people. They worship people as idols. Go ahead.
Which are yet no God.
Which are yet no gods. These people ain't gods. They're not true gods. They're false gods, false philosophies and ideologies. Go ahead.
But my people have changed their glory for that which does not profit.
Right. My people, you so-called Negro, West Indian, Puerto Ricans, you have changed your glory. You turned your back on the Heavenly Father for that which does not profit. Worshiping, what the hell is Kim Kardashian gonna do for you? What is Caesar Borgias worshiping the white image of Jesus Christ gonna do for you? What the hell is worshiping Obama? What has that done for you? A lot of y'all, when Obama became president, you was doing backflips in the street. You was cooning and thinking everything, popping champagne, celebrating, high-fiving each other, worshiping him. You started calling him the Messiah, as if he was gonna come and save black people. Guess what? Now you find out 8 years later, 9 years later, he ain't do a damn thing for you. He ain't even care about you. When he came in the hood, all he did was sing a couple of Isley Brothers songs and then leave. That's all. Get you all hyped up. Read on. Nah, read it and read on. Come on. Verse 11.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, verse 11. Have a nation changed their gods, which are yet no gods? But my people have changed their glory for that which does not profit.
Right, the Most High said, my people have changed their glory for that which doth not profit. None of that's going to profit you, man. It's not going to profit you to follow Kim Kardashian on Instagram, whatever the hell you want to follow her on, and all these other stupid-ass celebrities. Go ahead.
Be astonished.
Be astonished. Go ahead.
O ye heavens.
O ye heavens, read.
At this.
At this, and we are astonished. I'm astonished when I look at the condition of my people, and I know how great they can be, and how great they can become. But I'm astonished when I see them in the ghetto selling drugs to each other, hating each other, wanting to kill each other, wanting to ice grill each other. Grow up, man. When you gonna stop being little kids? Little children. You got the body of a man. Physically, yeah, you got the body of a man, but mentally, you a little damn child, man. They say the Negro loves to jabber. Right? That's in there's a book called Black Face, White Mask. The author said the Negro loves to jabber, meaning he loves games. He loves silliness, foolishness, buffoonery. Go ahead.
and be horribly afraid.
Right, be horribly afraid. You should be afraid. You should fear what's about to happen, man. When something does go down, then y'all want to be afraid. You supposed to fear the fire before the fire even starts. You're supposed to fear the fire when you know it's about to blow up. Go ahead.
Be ye very desolate, saith the Lord.
The Lord.
For my people have committed two evils.
Right, my people have committed two evils. Let's find out what they are. Go ahead.
They have forsaken me, the fountain of living water.
Right, you've forsaken the Most High. You have forsaken this Bible, the word of life, the truth. You have forsaken God, the fountain of living waters. Go ahead.
And hewn them out cisterns.
Right, you have hewn yourself out cisterns. Meaning a cistern is something you drink out of. So you had made your own drinking cups. Instead of going to the Most High and drink from his cup, you want to go and drink from your own cup. Or drink from the Arab man cup. Follow his religion. Bow down to his God. You want to follow the African tradition. Bow down to their God. You want to follow the so-called white man and bow down to his God. Read.
Broken cisterns.
But those cisterns are broken. And you don't even know it, man. You think you got knowledge? You don't got knowledge. All you're doing is being lied to. You're being lied to, and you're still propagating the lie. Because you have been lied to and taught something. Now you're going out and teaching that same lie as if it's true. And I see it all the time, man. You do you want to pick up a book, pick up the Bible, pick up the Quran. You start trying to learn something new, and then you run around like you a scholar, man. You ain't no damn scholar. You nothing but a parroting what somebody had taught you, man. And it's nothing but propaganda to get our people away from the truth of this book. All that is propaganda established by Satan himself, the spiritual demon Satan, to keep the people on his side away from the truth of this Bible, the true God of this book. Read on.
That can hold no water.
And it can't hold no water. Because when it comes up to us, when you try to come up against us, you can't hold no water. You got no winds around here. Muslims got no winds. You Christians got no winds. And we on the move, man. Like the brothers say, we got next. That's why you see all these Hebrew Israelite camps popping up all over the country. And it's not gonna stop. You can't destroy us, man. You so-called white people can't stop it. One thing, this is why you can't stop terrorism in the Middle East. Because what you have failed to understand or realize is that the one thing you can never destroy is an idea. And the seed has been planted. The idea is in our minds. The truth is with us. The wool, we have been woken up from our sleep. The wool is pulled from off our eyes. And there's nothing you could do about it. You're gonna continue to see brothers out here teaching. You can try to run us from one corner, we'll just go to another corner. It's nothing. Alright? You can't stop it, man. This is something you can't stop. All praise. Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Barakatah, all praise. Read on.
Is Israel a servant?
Right, is Israel a servant? These people on his side. Are we servants? We servants in our captivity, yeah. But were we created to be servants? Hell no. We were created to be rulers of this earth. We were created to rule and have total dominion on this planet. But we didn't want that. We wanted to be slaves. We wanted to be rebellious against the Heavenly Father. So the Most High said, okay, you don't want to listen to me, and I'm ready to give you everything. Guess what? Go be a slave. Go be a slave to the so-called white man, to your enemy, to Esau. Go be a slave to the most degrading creature that I ever created. And that's what he is. He's the lowest of all all beasts of this earth, the so-called white man. Give me the book of Malachi. Finish that out book. We're going to go to Malachi.
Is he a homeborn slave?
Right, is Israel a homeborn slavery?
Why is he spoiled?
Right, why are you spoiled then? Why are you robbed? Why are you in the ghettos? Why are you in captivity? Why has your forefathers been put in slavery? Why do these things happen? It's all prophesied in this book. It happened because we broke the law, statutes, and commandments of the Father. And we began following the other nations. And we began doing what we want to do. Like a lot of you Negroes now. You want to do what you want to do. As long as it makes me happy. I ain't hurting nobody. You ain't hurting nobody. First of all, you a homosexual. How you not hurting nobody? You're hurting society. You want a society of homosexuals? Is that what you want? You want a society of men running around with breasts? That's one thing I can say about Russia and Vladimir Putin. I give him that much credit. When they went to the Olympics, he told the homosexuals, he said, stay away from the children. Stay away from the children. Because most homosexuals are pedophiles, okay? And I say that because it's true. Y'all might say, oh, how can you say something like that? It's the truth, all right? Most of you homosexuals are pedophiles and rapists, man. You'll take something, you'll rape a girl, you'll rape a little boy. You're sexual deviants, man. You'll have sex with anything. You'll have sex with a damn dog if you can. Because you're a sexual deviant. You don't care where you put your penis. How you gonna put your penis in something that shits? Feces come out of there. That's what you devils do, man. And you say that's okay? Come on, man. Read. Malachi, that was it on that? I told you to 14, right? Okay. Go to Malachi. The first chapter. And no, hold on. I have made the smaller one Obadiah. The book of Obadiah, the first chapter, and you can start at the first verse.
Book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 1. The vision of Obadiah.
Right, the vision of Obadiah. And Obadiah, the book of Obadiah was basically a book concerning Edom, Esau, the so-called white man. All right, and you notice this is the smallest book of the Bible. So Esau, he has a book in the Bible which is the book of Obadiah, and it's actually the smallest book of the Bible. Read on.
Thus said the Lord God concerning Edom.
Right, Edom, E-D-O-M, Edom, and the word Edom means red. And it's talking about the so-called white man. It's not talking about the Arabs. It's not talking about black people that's red bone. All right. It's not talking about them, dummy. That's for you bugged out Israelites out there that's teaching nonsense. Edom is the so-called white man. You don't want that. You don't want your daddy to be Edom. I understand that. You still have an infatuation and a love for the so-called white man. You still love the white man. You have self-hatred for yourself. That's why you teaching that Edom is black people. Black people teaching that Edom is black people, I don't get it. That's called self-hate and love for your daddy. You love the so-called white man, and I wonder who came up with that philosophy. I wonder who came up with that breakdown. Was it the so-called white man? I wonder. Read on.
We have heard a rumor from the Lord.
Right, this is the rumor from the Lord. Meaning the Most High is putting a spirit on different leaders throughout the earth to consolidate, to conspire against the so-called white man, which is mainly America. To conspire against America. Read.
And an ambassador is sent among the heathen.
An ambassador is sent among the nations. They have ambassadors, right? they send their ambassadors to conspire to come together to go against America and the so-called white man. Why? Because they're tired of America bullying the world. Or they're tired of America being the superpower. See, the Arabs want to be the superpower. The Chinese want to be the superpower. Russia want to be the superpower. They all want the crown, man. All right? They all want the crown, but guess what? Only Christ is going to take that crown. That's going to be his glory. Arabs ain't going to do it. The Russians ain't going to do it. The Chinese ain't going to do it. The one that's going to destroy America is Jesus Christ, ignorantly called Jesus Christ. Now, he's going to use the other nations as a vehicle as far as creating World War III. But Christ and the angels are going to crack the heavens, man. They're going to come and destroy this place and destroy Russia and destroy China. That's why in the Bible it tells you that Christ, when he returns, he said he's going to come with many crowns. That's like a boxer that goes into the ring. He might come in the ring with 20 belts that he took from other boxers. Well, Christ is going to come with many crowns because he's going to take all their crowns. He's going to take the crown of Russia. He's going to take the crowns from China. He's going to take the Arab crowns, Dubai, what's that, Mecca, all them so-called lands, Israel, Russia, and America, Canada, they all going to be destroyed when Christ returns. He coming to bring fire, death, and destruction. He's not coming down here to pass out flowers and Tootsie Pops and daisies, all right? He's coming to bring a sword. And he's coming to save his people, the children of Israel, the so-called Negro, West Indian, Puerto Rican, the Mexicans, the Indian on the reservations. Go ahead.
Arise, ye, and let us rise up against her in battle.
Right, arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. This is what the ambassadors from the other nations are doing. They're conspiring to come up to because they all know that there's a World War III. It's coming. Just like you set pieces up on a chessboard, right? You just don't, when you play chess, you have to strategize, you have to position your pieces before you start, before you actually battle each other, right? Well, that's what these nations are doing. You have, China, they have military bases over there in South America and Cuba. So you have different countries that are strategically positioning themselves around the world because why? They know that ultimately it's going to be a third world war. It's coming, man. All right? World War III is coming. That's why, what's his name? Trump, what did he just do? He just unleashed the Moab bomb. He put the world on notice. That was an excuse. He bombed some damn mountains, man. Ain't nothing in them damn mountains. If there was something in them mountains, why they ain't find Osama bin Laden in the mountain? They claim they found them in a damn $10 million mansion over there in whatever country that was at. All right? And they was bombing the hell out of the mountains for years, and they ain't never killed nothing. Now all of a sudden they bomb a damn mountain. Why? Because they wanted to show the world that we have this bomb, and we are not afraid to use it. Now, the nuclear bomb, they have what they call nuclear treaties, right? They have signed treaties, which really doesn't mean nothing. We know that. But they have signed, treaties with countries, Russia, Pakistan, whatever, right? So they can't just go and drop a nuclear bomb, but they dropped a bomb that there is no treaty for. So they said, look, we drop this bomb on whoever the hell we want. Don't be surprised if Russia don't drop a bomb. Don't be surprised if Russia don't drop a bomb. Russia needs somebody to bomb, though. They have that other country, but I don't think they want to bomb them like that. All right? But anyway, let's read on.
Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen.
Right, the Most High said he has made the so-called white man small among the heathen, among all the nations. He's the lowest form of creation the Most High has created. Get also, give me Job, the 30th chapter, right? Is that 30? Job, stick with the topic, stick with me. Job, it says about them being in the cave. Right, 30 and 1. Read.
The book of Job, chapter 30, verse 1. But now they that are younger than I.
Excuse me? Israel? All right, yeah. Where you from? Where you from? Yeah. From, huh? Well, I'm saying, where you from? You Spanish? Okay, all right. I'm saying, what tribe you from? Brazil?
Las tribus, Honduras.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So, right. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
The book of Job, chapter 30, verse 1.
Okay. All right. All right. Go ahead.
But now they that are younger than I have meat.
Stop. Read it again.
But now they that are younger than I.
They said, but now they that are younger than I. This is Job speaking. Who was he referring to? He was referring to the so-called white man, Esau. Esau is younger than us, right? They came from us. The so-called white man came from black people. Go ahead.
But now they that are younger than I have me in derision.
Right, they have us in derision. Meaning they came from us, but yet they have us in derision. Because why? They call us niggas, spicks, wetbacks, monkeys, right? They plot against us. They destroy us. They sell us drugs. Read.
Whose fathers I would have.
Whose fathers? This is what Job said. Whose fathers? Meaning the so-called white man, your forefathers, read.
I would have disdained.
He said, whose fathers I would have disdained. The word disdain is like when you find something totally disgusting. Disdain. Read.
To have sat with the dogs of my flock.
Right, he said, I would never even let them sit with the dog of my flock. Here's a people that Job said, I would not allow them to sit with my dogs. They're not even worthy to sit with my dogs of his flock. These are dirty sheepdogs, outside junkyard, smelly dogs. And they're not even allowed, Esau is not even worthy to sit with them. Read.
Yea, whereunto might the strength of their hands profit me.
Right, he said, where might the strength of their hands profit me? You can't. They can't profit us nothing. That's why you devils, you can't do nothing for us, man.
You got a flyer? Is that a flyer?
We don't have no flyers yet. I could give you you said you follow the brothers on YouTube?
Yeah, I be following different camps.
Okay.
So I be watching different things. I mean, this different camps that I don't like.
Right,
as far as, there was one talking about that you could have sex with like 12-year-old
Yeah,
girls.
that's GMS. We don't deal with them.
Yeah, like that. I already know that's crazy.
Yeah.
But I found a lot like the IUIC.
Right.
They're speaking kind of
Right.
to
They
know.
go off a little bit, but they got some good points. You know, there's a
Right.
lot of good brothers out there, you know, that's doing the work and that's striving for truth.
You
know what I'm
guys go
saying?
by an acronym as far as a camp?
Well, we dealing with the Hebrew Israelite Sanctuary. All right, that's the camp that we basically started. You know, if you want, we can take your number. We do Bible study. We can tell you know if you want to come, come to one of our Bible studies. You know what I'm saying?
You have them in here in Bridgeport?
In Bridgeport, yeah. So we located in Bridgeport. You know what I'm saying? And we just building right now. You know what I'm saying? We just building, man. You know, my name is Gadal Mayum. This is Brother Maine. This is Malakia. You know what I'm saying?
Joel.
What's your name?
Joel.
All right. Yes, sir.
You know what? Take my number.
All right.
I want to learn.
Snatches. Give me your number and just call this.